Hi, this is Paintkar Arun Kumar, currently pursuing my Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering at SR University. So, coming to our project is titled as SenseEd, which means Sensing Emotions for Adaptive AI-driven Learning. Coming to SenseEd, SenseEd is a new learning platform that continues AI and emotional intelligence to proceed with making learning more engaging and personalized. It has multi-mode emotional sensing platform which interprets the facial expressions, voice attributes, and mouse actions to make the sense of the emotional state of learner in real time. After determining whether the learner is perplexed, bored, or motivated, Sensei will adjust the learning to offer support that best fits the emotional and cognitive needs to be particular learner. So, coming to our SenseEd, it is developed using backend based on fast API and accompanied using such an integrated tools such as OpenCV, MediaPipe, Deepface, and the browser procedure by the data. So, coming to our project explanation, this is our project. Generally, our project goal is simple. For example, if in when you enroll in the courses like Coursera, edX, Sailor Academies, it has lengthy lectures over there, like 10 hours lectures, 20-hour lectures, etc. There. Simply the platforms is going to give the video lectures like this, and they want to listen to the educators. But the learners will skip the contents and make sure in a hurry burry they can complete by using skipping the content or usually dragging the video or making 2x in it, and they doesn't entirely focus on the video such that the perfect content won't be justified to the user. So our emotional learning platform is came into effect to resolve such issues for the edtech platforms, learners, and the teachers and the education institutes. We generally here, for example, we are replicating this YouTube video as a YouTube lecture from the Coursera or X platform. Simply when we just replicating or mimicking the behavior, we just want to mimic the behavior of Coursera, we used a focus mode. Our focus mode option, we developed it. When we want to use it, the entire controls, the skipping the 2x factor and this making it drag, all these features are going to be in block for certain time of time. If the user wants to use it, you can use it. Until unless the escape button is pressed or making the escape, you can't even come out of lengthy lectures. This can be provided by some of the educational institutions to skip doesn't the students doesn't want to skip the lectures. The student definitely want to listen the lectures. This is one of the extra feature where we built, so it is a key feature in our project to learners to effectively learn the project, not to skip the contents, etc. So we have learning controls, like how the student can be learned using these type of four controls. We came into effect with a camera, microphone, take a break, and AI help. When the learner is using the lectures, when the learner wants to listen these lectures, the entire 24 by 7 the camera will be on, and the cameras, when you see here, the camera status is active, which means the backend processing work is going on. It is detecting you 24 by 7 when the lecture is going on at a certain time of time. So based on the detection by the camera here, the emotion detection, there is a platform called here emotion tab, where the we categorize the emotions such as happy, confused, frustrated, sleepy, bored, engaged, surprised, neutral, sad. So based on the emotion detection through camera, which is one step of our project, it is entirely engaging. And second thing is based on the voice you can use. For example, in the 10 hours lecture video, at certain like 1 hour 20 minutes you doesn't understand the topic, so based on your mood you can understand that it is confused or frustrated or bored. So uh, so at a time on the spot you can like pick this microphone and they say that at certain instance of time I can't understand this topic, so please you can make sure utilize it by using the upcoming sessions, like how we can going to explain. So if the students generally we can say that in the 10 or 20 level hours lectures they feel it is bored and they can like make it skip or using they take break, and the break will take many times, like the students want to take 10 minutes break, but because of distractions it will move to 20 hours, 30 hours, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, etc. So for the problem, for overcome of the problem, we came with a take a break. The take a break will be based on educational aspect only, not based on distractions of the user. Simply a relaxation music will be played for the user, and a motivation code every time dynamically we can generate the motivation code. And you can start a reflex test, which means education test simply, and you can add a code, or you can say some codes, or you can add some notes because it will be saved. So this is like 1 or 2 minutes based on adjustment the user can be happy. And coming to here, like when you seek a mood trends, so here we can plot the mood trends using TypeScript and white.js. Like at what certain of time and what is the intensity of the user will be there. And here the emotion detection chart will be, and how many times you are sleepy, and how many times you are going to be engaged, and how many times you feel low, and how many times you feel neutral, and how many times you feel high. And coming to that, we are entirely providing dynamic in nature using learning stacks, achievements, and weekly goals. The learning stack is that we can provide the like 1 week lecture, and how the streak will be there, and how your score will be there. What are the questions asked? What are the questions you take the questions, and what are the concepts you mastered. So based on these learning stats of the entire learning platform, we are providing some achievements in it, like focus champ, calm master, QSL, various of the achievements will be there. And is by using a time master, you can like based on the context we are going to provide it to engage the users, and to make attract the learners and educate tech platforms. And we can see here weekly goals using studios, like how can we detect it, how can we go on like this. So the major part is like AI help. Like here we have like 7 to 8 features out there. For example, if you can't understand the topic directly, like you can say that rather using an AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, we can usually explain differently in different types of mode. For example, in story mode, in description mode, etc. So here, you can use story mode, like you can like a baby, you can explain simple terms. And here like you have quick quiz, you can participate the quiz here itself, not rather searching on the other device. And you can find additional materials in it, and you can here you summarize the class, and you can have the games in it, and you can have the AI tutor in it. For example, let us take some topics. For example, if you want to summarize this 10 minutes class to like 2 minutes summarizing the class, so just you can paste the YouTube URL which you want to summarize the class. And after clicking the URL, for example, this is the URL, you can summarize it, you can study notes, and you can have a quiz on it. And for example, if you have a game session, so we generally planned of these games based on the mood. For example, for boredom, we have planned some this type of games, and for confusion, we plan this type of games, and fatigue and the frustration, we plan this type of games. This generally not a fixed games. We are going to be adaptive based on adaptive the futures, and based on the project evaluation, based on the scale of the project, we are going to add some of these features. So, for example, for example, if you want to show any game, here we have like arrange the code. You can arrange the code like based on that. It is a programming section which is a hard, and the first section open a new tab, or you can open a same tab. For example, if you want to play the games, here we can see that the game is going to be played. And if you want to play like emotion doodle, here you can see that emotion doodle games will be going to be played. And coming to here, and again the AI assistant, the AI tutor is the main thing in the project which we can learn any topic with the AI. We have integrated the AI. For example, if you doesn't understand the topic and you want to learn about DSA, so generally when you click the topic, it will automatically it has a pre-built like what is the overview, and what is the key concept in it, and like what are the
Explain
examples.
about DSA is an interesting topic to learn about. This comprehensive guide will help you.
So like this, the AI feature will also be the sound option will be also be there. If you want not to read entirely, we can usually have this topic. So based on this topic, we can have a tutor app. So based on these 7 features, not only of these 7 features of all thing, you can have like these the lecture where you can have like explain about DSA here too. Just we replicated the behavior of ChatGPT here itself, and we provided a microphone option, and we have provided a sensitive option here and there itself. So this is all about our project SenseEd. So generally this SenseEd project main intention is to combine the emotions through face, emotion, and through mouse, which means the gesture. So based on these three emotionally combine, we are passing it through backend using a fast API, and we are generally surveying it, and we are providing the reports such as learning status, achievements, and weekly goals, emotion detection, mood trends, etc. So based on that, the learner will be try to learn the topic very clearly, and he can understand very accurately without asking anything, and we are making all the things at one place, not to distract at anything. And thank you.